Hi, I'm Natasha and I'm a yoga teacher. I've been teaching Hatha Yoga since 2006 and I teach on average 10 classes a week, made up of one-to-one students and also classes. I teach a lot of people with bad backs and also a lot of runners, so they are my particular kind of passions really. And I really believe in how yoga can help you mentally as well as physically. So enjoy the videos. There are lots to choose from and hopefully you can kind of do a couple at a time. Thank you. So this is a 10-minute relaxation sequence, so it's really nice to maybe do after one of the other videos, but equally if you're just feeling tired or a little bit achy, it can absolutely be done on its own. So we're going to begin lying down. So it's really good if you've got a yoga block, just to place it at the end of your mat. If you haven't got a block, that's absolutely fine. Just grab a blanket and fold it over a couple of times, or use a cushion or a pillow. What you're looking to have is your tip of your head resting on the tip of the block. So try not to kind of push the block all the way up to your neck. Make sure it feels nice and comfortable here. So make sure that's in position, and then just maybe lifting your hips up so your back is able just to get nice and comfortable. So we've got the legs are bent and the feet are hip width apart and they face forward. So be conscious if you do naturally turn your toes out. Okay, so nice and straight with those feet. And then we just got the arms to the sides and the palms are facing the ceiling. And our focus here is just the breath. Okay, so just allow any tension to begin to leave the body. Be conscious here if you are somebody who naturally frowns, which is incredibly common, or when you close your eyes, if you're squeezed and your eyes tight shut, and try not to do that. Sometimes as well, as soon as we lie down, we hold the jaw. Okay, so just be conscious of where your triggers might well be and just kind of loosen the body as much as possible. And maybe just focusing on your chest and your tummy lifting here. And we don't need to force this, the body will naturally relax as we kind of lie here and allow it to. So this position is really, really nice if your back is achy or if you just had a stressful day. So just focusing on your breath. We're just acknowledging any thoughts as they come up and then sending them on their way. And then just when you're ready, you're going to bring the knees onto the chest, lightly hold the knees and just circle the knees round. So just releasing the back and the hips. And we'll go the other way. And we'll just squeeze, so just lightly hold those knees and lift the head up. And relax the head back down. So it's really nice to do some twists at the end of kind of the day or class, again just to keep your spine nice and flexible and mobile, and also really good for digestion. So we're going to place the arms to the sides, ideally the palms to the ceiling. You can flatten the palms down if you're a little bit weaker in your core though. And then from here we're going to just place the right foot flat on the floor, the right leg bent, and the left foot just rests on the right thigh or the knee, wherever's comfortable. And it's a case of just inhaling, and as we exhale, we just use that left foot to push the right leg all the way down and turn the head to the left side. And then inhaling and legs and head back to centre. So this isn't a really strong stretch, it's quite passive, just perfect for kind of relaxing the body. But really, really nice if your QL muscles are tight or a little bit troublesome. So we just do 2 more this side and then 3 the other. So exhale and we release to the side, and then inhale and back up. And then we'll just swap over. So just with your breath, foot just gently resting, inhale and exhale and down. So if you want to hold in between each stretch, that's absolutely fine. So you can kind of just come down, hold, and then inhale, release, rather than doing it as quickly as I am. And then just returning again to that active resting. So just observe how maybe the back feels and the body feels here. And then we're going to just gently stretch out with either needle or reverse pigeon here. So just placing the left ankle bone over the top of the right thigh and drawing that right leg in towards you. Again, just relax the shoulders, conscious of the chest lifting here. So I always say to people, if you were to do one stretch every day, this would be it. It's just fantastic for the knees, the hips, back, everything benefits from this little stretch, and you always feel it as well. And let's just release and swap over. And just make sure that you're not holding your breath. It's really common when a stretch is big. Okay, so just conscious of breathing in and out through your nose. And let's just release. So again, we're going to bring those knees to your chest. And let's just circle round. So just always making sure the back feels happy. And the other way. I'm going to place the feet flat on the floor. And we're going to do some pelvic tilts here now. So just take a moment, make sure your back feels comfortable, palms are flat. Okay. So I like my head to stay on the block. Some people though actually prefer their head to be on the floor when they do these. So it's just comfort really. If you can have your head comfortable on the floor with your chin tucked in, that's absolutely fine. Otherwise just keep it gently on the block instead. And then all we're doing here is, we've all got that natural curve in the back. We're simply just inhaling, flattening the back down. So you're not lifting your hips up, you're just pressing into the floor. And then we exhale and release. Now some people do prefer to exhale and flatten. If you'd rather do that, that's absolutely fine. Just make sure you feel comfortable. Ideally what we're doing is we're just breathing, moving, and breathing, releasing. So wonderful for your back, your pelvis as well, getting movement through your pelvis and your core. And when we combine movement and breath like this, it's like a moving meditation, so it begins to relax the body. And then you're going to just bring your knees onto your chest and have a little squeeze. Okay, so if you want to lift your head up, then do, not essential. And we're going to move into sleeping fish here now. So you're going to place your feet flat, soles of the feet touch together, knees apart. So just dropping those knees down, great stretch inside the legs and the hips. Hands can stay on your tummy, or you can lift your arms up. So it's wonderful for the shoulder girdle, really, really great from a diaphragm breathing point of view as well. So just breathe in here, just focusing maybe on your chest and your tummy, freely lifting. And then when you're ready, you can move into Savasana. So corpse pose, so just bringing your arms down by your sides and straightening your legs. And in Savasana, we're trying to make sure the legs are mat width apart, allows the sacrum to release and broaden. Again, head can be on the floor rather than the block. A lot of people find it hard to lie flat. Okay, so if you have a back problem, bring your chair forward and place your legs on your chair instead. Okay, so just make sure your hips are nice and close to your chair and swing yourself up like so. And then just relaxing back. And again, the same as a moment ago, head can be on the floor or on the block. And just taking, ideally 5 minutes would be good in this position, wonderful for the back, or in Savasana with your arms and your legs straight. Allow your breath to find its own path as you lie here, Just breathing in and breathing out slowly and easily. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you've enjoyed it. There are quite a few to choose from, so it might be really nice to do a sequence of 3 or 4 each day if you possibly can.